This is Charlie Stocker. If you have a garden question and you want an answer that I won't put out unless I know to be factual and true, go to heygardenguy.com on the website. Give us your email, give us the question, and we will answer as promptly as possible. Or Hey Garden Guy Charlie Stocker on Facebook and YouTube. We're discussing for the last 4 sessions on videos. Each day we release a new one on raised bed gardening. So if you want to go back 4 sessions, you'll kind of bring yourself up to date for this particular one. And the last thing we said on the last video was the orientation of the bed. And we simply made the statement that it really doesn't make any difference whether you're north and south or east and west. What is important is that the taller plants, the tomatoes, the green beans, the corn, whatever you have that gets tall, that you stake, goes on the west side or the north side. That way, with the sun being in the northern hemisphere, the sun will come down and you will get more sun directed as you stair-step down to lower plants. So that's all I want to say about the orientation of your bed. Now, let's look at bed size for your raised bed gardening. And most of it depends on what is your budget. Because as we've said earlier, one of the disadvantages of raised bed gardening is the cost. Initially, it can be, it can break a budget. So it really doesn't make any difference what size bed you have as long as you follow a couple rules. 6 inches in terms of a depth is okay, but not great. 12 inches is better for your root crops, and then 18 inches seems to be the ideal depth of any particular raised bed garden. So if you can go towards 18 inches, so much the better. Now, in terms of width, 4 foot, again, seems to be the ideal width for any raised bed garden, because if you go more than 4 foot, you really can't go around the perimeter of the raised bed and reach in and do whatever you need to do in terms of taking care and maintaining the garden. So 4 foot or 3 foot, between those two dimensions, is the best width for raised bed gardening. Now, how long? Well, that depends on your budget. Actually, you can make it as long as you want or as short as you want. You can make it any particular configuration. You can make a T, you can make an oval, a circle. And we've said that if done right, those beds are really an attraction for your landscaping. So with all of that being said, with the dimensions that we're looking at, you can, in addition, my cousin Mark, he puts boards on the top that are about 8 inches wide, and that way they can sit and work in the garden, which is a great idea. Or making that top board wide enough that it's easily 18 inches is the ideal size to sit on for convenience. So just know that with that 18 inches as well. We're out of time. Continue watching, because we've got a lot more to talk about, and even one of the most important things, and that is what kind of soil do you put in your raised bed garden. This is Charlie Stocker, raising your garden IQ one question at a time. Have a great day.